Hey gang, Clay here, your old buddy hanging out at Mountain Music Exchange on a not so beautiful Saturday. I got some cool stuff to talk about. Kevin has been showing these amps off like crazy, these Tweed amps yesterday, and it was giving me Tweed fever. I'm going crazy over Tweed stuff right now, and that's really not, I'm not kidding. We got a really cool, I mean, you've seen this stuff that we got in, like the Carbon amp, the Blues Deluxe, which is a super cool amp. We also got in a very, very limited run of Bass Breaker 30Rs. If you haven't played those, by the way, they are one of the best all-rounder amps, you know, for gigging, recording, anything. I mean, it's got a lot, you get a lot of amp for your money. Anyway, we've got limited Tweed Bass Breaker 30R, 30 watts, 112, built-in reverb, 2-channel, gobs of gain, mount, just super high headroom, good clean, and in Tweed. It's a Tweed, I want it. Okay, we've got 2 of those in stock. Again, very limited run, worth checking out, worth coming down and playing, even just worth coming down and looking at. They're gorgeous. Okay, we also got a really cool run of Classic Vibe Squire basses back in stock. Anybody that's even remotely familiar with the Classic Vibe stuff knows that when it comes to playability, looks, vintage vibe, just all the way around, it's the bee's knees of Squire. It's the best. In my opinion, any Classic Vibe instrument will run on stage or in a recording or anywhere else with most Fender instruments, even, you know, up to a few $100s above that price point that you're looking at with these Classic Vibes. For example, this one's $349. This is new, and this is an awesome P bass, and it's got this cool like walnut mahogany type finish. It's 70s style, so you get the cool block inlays, binding on the neck, black binding. That's such a 70s thing to have those big black inlays and black binding. Very cool, very, very cool. I really, really dig it a lot. We've also got one of these cool Mustang basses in, and these are pretty vintage accurate. These pickups are so like low whine, sort of low impedance, and they sound really, really good. They don't try to fight with you too much as far as trying to dial in a cool sound on your amp. Very cool. And we've also got one of my favorites here, which is really cool, like this Tele Style. Yeah, well, it's a precision bass, but it's like one of the original early era precision basses, like 51-ish or whatever, you know. So it's got some sort of Telecaster type qualities, like that big giant Telecaster-esque headstock. I hope you can see this. You may not be able to, but there's some flame in that neck for a guitar that's $349. You're gonna get like a neck that looks unique and has a flame in it, which is cool. Really cool Telecaster style single coil pickup here. Just a cool vibe. Every one of these have a cool vibe, cool playability. The necks feel really good on them. They're quality necks. I would, in a pinch, I would use one of these necks if I had to like to throw on a Fender guitar and use it for a couple of rounds or something, you know, just really cool stuff. And last but not least, of course, Kevin's been eyeballing them and giving them love, so I'm not going to break that tradition this week, and I'm going to give our Gibson acoustic guitars a little bit of love. We do have 24-month financing on these still. However, that does end at the end of 2019. We will not have that option available on these, so I think now would be the time to kind of come in and get one of these. Grover tuners, just gorgeous all the way around. The quality materials used here is fantastic. The LR Baggs electronics are phenomenal. And man, just look, it just looks good. Don't it just look good? Oh my goodness. All right, cool. So, you can always, of course, check us out here on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube, where you can also find YouTube exclusive content. Check us out on Instagram at Mountain Music Exchange. And I think that's got us. We've got some cool stuff in, and I hope we get some more cool stuff in. I'm sure we will. Check us out. mountainmusicexchange.com. You can find everything that we have in the store online. Anything over $49 is free shipping. Cool. All right, guys, I'm Clay. You rock. Thanks a ton. We'll see you.